Welcome to the Money Mindset Forum. My name is Lenka Wallace. I will be your host for today, and we are in for a treat. We are in for 8 wonderful conversations, 8 beautiful interviews that are inspiring and empowering. If you are someone who struggles right now with money, bringing in more cash, if you're someone who had a business and that business had to be closed because of COVID, if you are someone who is always played with that idea of, oh, I would like to have a business one day. I am kind of tired working for someone else. This is for you. Okay, so my name is Lenka Wallace. I have been around in the coaching and business for what now, 13 years. It's been since 2008, and I am really, really happy these days that I've been through what I've been through. See, in 2008 we had our recession. If you guys recall that, it was insane. At that time I was in a very strange situation. I got into the United States. I was ready to start working, and I ran into some obstacles with paperwork. I didn't know that as a teacher with master's degree in elementary education, I will need to go through testing and through getting my credentials here for teaching in California, and I didn't know it's going to delay my job for that long. So I worked as a nanny at the time because nothing else was available. I loved being around children, so that was that, as I was working on my credentials. And as soon as I got my credentials and I was approved to work, I went for the interview at the Los Angeles School District. And I was told that, oh, everything looks amazing. We would love to have you, and we are excited that you are joining us. However, we just laid off 30,000 people, so there is no placement for you, because as things get better, as we get over this recession, we will be rehiring those 30,000 people first, and then you are next in line. Which was like someone just took that direct from underneath me, right? From underneath my feet. I was just like, what? I worked so hard on this, and it's not even worth anything. That piece of paper that said, the governor says you can teach in the states of California, was, it had no value. It had no use. So I felt really bad, and I took a job that was very underpaid. It was way below my pay level, and I just took it because nothing else was available. And because I had my expenses, and because I was on my own, and because I had to take care of myself, it's really expensive to live in Los Angeles. I maxed my saving accounts. I was at the time going to school, so I was paying for school with credit cards. I made some bad financial decisions, and that spiraled down, and it created such a financial mess for me that in 2012 I had to declare bankruptcy. And that was such a shame, and such a, like, speaking of self-esteem killer completely. I felt so small, so just I can't even talk about it. So it was the lowest I've ever been. And you know how they say, once you hit the bottom, there is no other way to go, just up. That's actually what happened for me, because at that moment I decided I will never let myself go that low, and I will do anything and everything to make myself safe financially. I will be financially smart, so I had to invest in some education. And I also had to reinvent myself, learn new skills, start new venues or revenues of income, right? So one thing that I learned was that I am not safe having one job only. That's never safe, because you are not the one who gets to decide how long you're going to be in that job, how many hours you'll work, how much you get paid, if you get paid, how much vacation you have or don't have, if you're sick, if you can stay at home or not. It's just not safe way to live. So what I learned really quick is that yes, job is great, it will pay the bills, but I also need other streams of income, and more the better, so that if I ever lost that job, I still have the other streams to depend or rely on, right? So that's what I did. And I started business. I started another business later on. I started one more business. Then the first business was not a good fit, so I replaced it with a third business. And I was just always learning new things and reinventing myself and not being scared to try new things. And what it led to is that I am 10 years later, 12 years later, in a position where I have multiple streams of income. I have money coming in. If I lose a job tomorrow, great, I'll find another one, or I'll just grow my businesses to the point where I will never need a job again. And I am friends with so many like-minded people who are just like myself, entrepreneurial. They are go-getters. They are people who are creative, people who are not afraid, people who are not afraid to fail forward, we call it, right? We just fail, and so what? We pick ourselves up and we keep going. So these are the ladies that I'm bringing to you today, and each of them is coming with different set of skills, different story, and hopefully you can relate to some of them or all of them and choose whichever message you want to pursue further, or which speaker you want to connect with, and just go for it. We are here to help you. We are here to show you. We are here to share what we know with you so that you get to be successful. So with that said, we are going to see 8 videos. I'll be popping in here and there to introduce the speakers. So I'll do 2 at a time. And I ask that you guys have some notebook or paper and pen so you can take notes. There'll be a lot of information and you don't want to like miss out on something or forget something that you could maybe later find useful. So that's that. And I'm just going to go straight into it. I'm going to introduce our first 2 speakers who are amazing. They're going to blow your mind. The first speaker, her name is Star Cott. She is my local girl here from LA. And I met Star online. She is someone that really is someone to watch because she is moving fast. Okay, and you are in a money mindset forum. So money is an energy. Money likes speed. Money likes action. If you want to create money, you need to be in action, okay? And she is that. She is exactly that. She is smart. She has MBA. She has been working in corporate for many years, making 6 figures. And then she started a business. And she has experience in all kinds of businesses. So she has brick and mortar. You'll hear about that. Very successful 7-figure, okay? She has 2 online virtual businesses on Shopify and on Etsy. Also, each of them 6-figure. And then she started online coaching. She started internet business, which is coaching business, and with that's how I met her, because she blew up. Like, she moves so fast, you guys, that she started after the COVID hit. So she started around March or April. By now, in the past 4 months, she's made $50,000. So if you are looking to bring in money, COVID is not an excuse. You can do it, okay? She did it, and she'll share how. So my next speaker will be Christy Rufino. Christy is an incredible woman, very inspiring, someone who loves relationships, loves connecting with people. And her story starts with kind of like mine, very dark situation she found herself in, which then helped her to create what she's created, which is an empire. Okay, she has started a community of women. She started with 1 chapter. She now has chapters all across the United States. She is incredible motivational speaker. She's an author of 11 books, author and co-author of 11 books. She teaches people how their story is what matters really in a business. Your story is your strongest asset, and she will teach you how to use your story, how to word it, how to share it with people, so that you never run out of customers or potential clients. Okay, so get excited. I'm going to tune out for a little bit. I'll see you after Christy's video, and we'll kind of do a recap and we'll introduce our other speakers. All right, enjoy.